Alright, sun is shining, the birds are singing. It's time for my summer design list 2023. Let's go. Welcome you absolute legends. I am Fridge, I am Pete, I am back, and today we're going over my summer designer list for 2023. Now I have put in this mind that some of the fragrances I wanted to put in this have been discontinued, so I've had to reshuffle the pack, work out what I can wear, because I don't want to say this is a list of 10 fragrances and you can't get them, which is ridiculous. So I had to shuffle the pack, but I've got 10 bangers for you, all within the last 3 years, and they're all great. So as always, we're going to start with number 10. Alright, kicking off the list, and this one came out last year, and for some reason it's kind of on no one's radar, and I don't know why. But it's an absolute great one. I did a full review of this one earlier in my thing. This is Mont Blanc Legend Red. This one really smells amazing for summertime. There's the blood orange and grapefruit up top, which is a beautiful citrus there. Really is it's a bit more elegant than you think, but it's very versatile and it works in almost every situation, so that's a good one. You can also dress this up or dress it down if you like, but also some cedar, some tonka, some clary sage in it. So it's a well-rounded fragrance. No one is talking about this fragrance anymore, and it's only a year ago that this was released. I don't get it. It's a great fragrance, really underrated, should be on people's radars, but it really isn't. Number 10, Mont Blanc Legend Red. Alright, coming in at number 9, and this one also came out last year. It was a limited release, but it is still available right now, and it's from House of Davidoff, and it's sage and grapefruit, and it literally is sage and grapefruit in this. There's nothing else. But what I get from this, it's a very refreshing, very uplifting, very sparkly type of fragrance, which really pops off your skin. The warmer the weather, the better this performs. Don't ask me why, just does. As you can see, I've got a massive old dent in this, and this is, I think it's 125ml. Yeah, and they come in big bottles, so I've had probably a quarter of it, so I've got 100ml left, but that's fine. This really should be on more people's radars. Massively underrated, beautiful fragrance, works in all situations. Dress it up, dress it down, wear it to the office, do what you like with this. Versatile fragrance, well easy to buy, and it runs you about 25 quid. Bargain. Number 9, Davidoff Cool Water Sage and Grapefruit. Alright, coming in at number 8, and this one came out in 2020, which I think is the oldest one here. So everything other than that is from above 2020, which is fine. This is from a very popular line, but this one for me particularly I think is better for the evening time. This is Gucci Eau de Parfum. I could have gone with the Parfum version from last year, but I just thought the EDP was a little bit different. And it's got some really interesting notes, like rose, chili, salt, neroli, some orange blossom. But again, it's a very versatile fragrance. Really, anyone could pull this one off. But I think for nighttime, if you want something a little bit different, really try and set yourself out apart from maybe wearing your Eros, your Sauvages, your usual. This one will make you stand out a little bit better than everyone else, just because it's not something everyone's wearing, and that's kind of why I like this one. Really underrated one. Again, I think the first 3 have been massively underrated. Not enough people talk about them, but I'm going to give them some love. So number 8, Gucci Eau de Parfum from 2020. Alright, coming in at number 7, and this is a complete curveball for everyone. Came out last year. I don't think I've seen anyone on YouTube talk about this fragrance, and if it is, maybe a one-off, but nothing much. From the House of Molten Brown, it's delicious rhubarb and rose. Now, before guys go, oh my god, it's got rose, work with me here. The rose offsets by the rhubarb. It's amazing, delicious fragrance, and honestly, it will definitely garner attention. I will promise you now. Whether you like it or not, this will go on attention. But it's got yuzu and lemongrass, which is a real citrus punch on the top. But it's the rhubarb leaf and the rose that's in the middle of this. It's to die for. It smells incredible. But it's also got some vanilla and some mustard. It's a very sweet, sensual kind of fragrance. underrated. No one will be wearing this. I guarantee you no one will be wearing this. And why? Because people don't know about it. So from House of Molten Brown, Delicious Rhubarb and Rose might be a hidden weapon that you might want to try for 2023. Alright, coming at number 6, and this one also came out in 2022. And it was a flanker to probably not such a big hype release, I'll be honest. But this one, it's a little bit more macho, a little bit more intense, but I like this one a little bit. It's Burberry here, Eau de Parfum. This one is a little bit more oomph, but again, I would probably more wear this at night. But it's very woody, it's very masculine with 3 different types of cedar, which is nice. Some pine, some black pepper, and some juniper. It is an amazing fragrance, really underrated. Again, I'm trying to show love to things that most people aren't talking about. Now there's a couple in the top 5 that you will have heard of, especially number 1, because number 1 is a beast. But this one, really kind of sad that it's not getting any more love than it should have done. It smells brilliant actually, and I'll tell you now, if it's a cooler summer day where it's a bit cloudy and all this, this is a perfect fragrance for it. So number 6, Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum. Alright, the big top 5, and we kick it off with a beast. And I've only just done a review of this one recently, and this is Dolce Gabbana Light Blue Summer Vibes. This, I liked Italian Love, I liked Forever. I like the fact they've gone slightly different and maybe gone a little bit back, but it's still a nice fragrance. But it smells clean, it smells amazing, it smells oceanic. So it's got lemon, cypress and amberwood. It's a great fragrance, and I'll tell you now, this one is just going to smell really good, especially if you've got an office job and there's not too much heat. This will smell perfect in that situation. But again, if you are in a warm situation, it'll still work really well. It smells like it's fresh, clean, well put together. So there's no arguments to this one. Number 5, Dolce Gabbana Light Blue Summer Vibes. Alright, coming at number 4, and I did a full first impressions of this one as well recently, and this is also a 2023 release. In the House of Bulgari, it's Man Rain Essence. I will be wearing this bad boy. Oh, it's that tea note in it that's very relaxing. When you've had a stressful day and a stressful night, this is your go-to. But white musk, amber, some white lotus with that tea note. It smells absolutely fantastic. It's such a chilling fragrance. If you've got a day off and you just want to chill by the beach, this is your go-to. This is absolutely perfect for that sort of situation. If you're just going out having a mooch on a nice long walk, perfect. If it's a really casual day, this is your thing. I think you've got to have something where you're not always, oh, I've got to smell amazing. You want a chill fragrance. This is it in a bottle. So Bulgari Man Rain Essence, my number 4. Alright, coming at number 3, and this is from a house I absolutely love. I've never once denied this. From the house of Tom Ford is Costa Azzurra Eau de Parfum. This one came out in 2021. But it's got driftwood, seaweed, which is not usual to smell in men's fragrances. I'll be honest, it's kind of obsolete. There's not many fragrances you go, oh wait, I smell seaweed. It smells good. It just is in here. But it's got some oud, some cardamom, and a little bit of ambrette. Again, an amazing aquatic fragrance. I didn't go for the parfum. I thought if the parfum was probably a bit too much for this time of year, but the EDP, perfect for this time of year. It's got enough depth on it, and it's also going to project enough. Even if it's in a hot day, this will work absolutely perfectly. So number 3, Tom Ford Costa Azzurra EDP. Alright, coming at number 2, and this one came out in 2021, and from again another fantastic line that has come out banger after banger after banger. And this one really is probably the most underrated one. Givenchy Gentleman EDP Intense. This is just, it smells classy, it smells elegant. If you've got a special day where you want to smell amazing, but you don't want to overdo it sometimes, or smell too cloying in the air, this is your go-to. The iris in here is fantastic, it's beautiful, but it's also got some basil, bergamot, cardamom, cedar and some cypress. It's got enough of different notes in there, which is that slight green tinge with the cypress. Smells amazing. So please don't snooze on this one. Givenchy Gentleman EDP Intense, well worth finding a bottle for you. Right, which leads me to the final one, and this one, well, quite frankly, is a hype beast at this point, and it's going to be for the nights out where you really want to make a statement. This one will definitely gain attention. From the house of Jean-Paul Gaultier, it's Lancome Elixir. I had to put this one in here because if you're going to go out and you want to make a statement of, this puppy will do it for you. It smells amazing, it'll last you all night. This is like a nuclear bomb on. And I've also done a first impressions of this one as well, but this is really nice. So it's got that mint and lavender up top, which is always good. You can never go wrong with it. Tobacco in it, some tonka in it, some benzo in it as well. And this is just Lancome is probably one of its best ones. I like the Le Parfum, but this one right now, it's hard to beat this one. So my number one, Jean-Paul Gaultier Lancome Elixir. Right, so here with my 10 designer list for 2023. As always, please let me know in the comments what you think I've missed, whether it should have had other fragrances in it, or if you want to add your own, that's completely fine. I love hearing from you all. As always, my scent today, and it's from the house of Swiss Arabian. This is Shock, which is the most amazing pineapple punch in the face you're ever gonna get. So as always, let me know in the comments what your scent of the day is. Again, I love hearing from you. I do try and message you all back. As always, thanks to my new subscribers. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button. It's right there for you. As always, I'm on Instagram with my fragrances, and I am posting up there pretty much every day right now. And as always, you absolute legends smell amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.